So moving into our favorite segment,
Yeah.
yeah, what's trending, overreach or underreach. Our first topic was Teddy a mistake? You saw that on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a mistake signing him? What do you think?
No, I don't. Purely because I don't think there was a better option. Like, I don't think. I'll be very honest. I've been a little underwhelmed, like overdoing over under. I've been underwhelmed on Teddy. So I think it's an overreaction to say it was a mistake. I mean, I've seen that a lot. I don't think it's been like Cam Newton's been playing so well in New England that it's like, oh my God, like I think that was the right timing on both sides and that was the right decision. But when it comes to Teddy, like, I don't know what I think he's a good bridge quarterback. But he's a good bridge quarterback. And like, from what I've seen, like, I'm not ready to sit here and say he should be the starter. He should get an extension or anything like that. But what he could be, like, Teddy, I mean, we've talked to the backup quarterbacks. Like, he's been a great teacher. He's a great teammate. And I think that's what you want for your rookie quarterback or whoever you bring in, to have someone to work with like Teddy. So even if he's not the starter for the long term, he's a good person, which, we don't talk about a whole lot with quarterbacks, but like he's doing well enough that I think it was not a mistake. And in the long run, it'll have been the right decision, even if he's not here for years and years.
Yeah. And statistically, to be honest with you, it's turning out to be the better move than keeping Cam. I mean, statistically, Teddy's had a better year than Cam.
I know someone would have to convince me that Cam is not a little bit injured still. So
yeah. So I mean, think about it. If Cam was having the year that he's having now with the Panthers probably be in this with the same record, or and Matt Rule would make the decision to not move. They wouldn't sign Cam Newton after the year that he's having. They wouldn't sign him to another big contract. It's hard. It's hard to justify that.
Yeah.
So you got a few more years with, and then they would have really had to make a decision to draft a quarterback, and probably even reach. I think ultimately it turned out that this was a better move, and just like you said, there weren't better options than Teddy Bridgewater out there. So, it's as bad as it is probably for some of you all to admit that, because you love Cam, and rightfully so. He was great for the Panthers for the number of years he was there. It turned out that this was the right move. Second topic, Snow should be fired.
We're only bringing this up because it's such an overreaction that we are only pointing it out. But everyone, please calm down. Like we said this last week, and I just think he's been dealt with a really difficult situation. And if the fact that Jeremy Chin is in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year in this defense, tells me all I need to know about Phil Snow. That's he's doing well enough. Brian Burns is having a heck of a season. They moved him from, he's not playing the same role he did last year. He's doing really well. F.A. Obata moved inside, is doing well. I just think everyone calm down. The offense is more of an issue to me than the defense.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, 20-0, you shut out the Lions. I know the Lions weren't good, but you still shut them out. And then before that last drive, they played extremely well against the Vikings, 2 defensive touchdowns. And to be 100% honest with you, the defense should have been in that position for that last drive. The Panthers offense should have sealed it. And you know what? If Panthers offense had sealed it, we would have been talking about the Panthers defense being great and Phil Snow a genius, to be 100% honest with you. It wasn't their fault they were in that position. Now, they should have got the stop. They shouldn't have did all those 3-man rushes. But they shouldn't even been in that position to begin with. I think Phil Snow has actually done a really good job with a defense that is so young, that is so new, that does not have the right pieces to be successful. And it wasn't Phil Snow who brought in these pieces. He had to make do with what he had. The defense has been, considering, what they have, the defense has been more impressive than the offense. You made a great segue into the next one. Jeremy Chin. Is he Defensive Player of the Year? Is that overreaction or underreaction? I mean, not Defensive Player of the Year, sorry. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Is that overreaction or underreaction?
I don't think it's an overreaction, like, at all. Like, I think he's playing really well. Like, he had 13 tackles also. In addition, like, I think we forget about that part. He had 13 tackles in addition to 2 touchdowns. Like, what a game. Like, I just think he's been so impressive in so many ways. And, like, quietly, I guess, like, it's not like a league-wide thing until he scored those 2 touchdowns, but we've been seeing it all year. Like, he's playing really well. And I think, you know, there are some really good defensive rookies out there. Like, I think Chase Young is going to be amazing. He's looked great from what I've seen. And Patrick Queen, I know, is having a nice season. But I just think from what the Panthers asked Jeremy to do is above and beyond. He plays, we don't really know what position to call him. He's all over the place. And I just think he's playing so well. Like, and it's not just the 2 touchdown game to me. Like, I think he is. I don't know if he'll get the award because his stats aren't the flashiest, but I definitely think he deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, he's been the 2nd best player on the Panthers defense this year, behind Brian Burns.
Brian Burns is playing exceptionally well, but he and Jeremy Chin, I think, is having just a really good. Panthers fans should be thrilled with, like, his future.
Yeah, absolutely, and we wrote about this, you know, the other day. The one thing missing from Jeremy Chin was the flashy numbers. And we got that in 10 seconds.
You're welcome, Jeremy. we brought good vibes to you.
we got that in 10 seconds. And I think that puts more people on notice about Jeremy Chin. Like, yes, 2 defensive touchdowns. That's probably more than any rookie in the league, I would assume. I think that it's not an overreaction. I think Jeremy Chin should win the defensive rookie of the year. So that's our show. If you like this podcast and want to see more projects like this, please subscribe to the Charlotte Observer Sports Pass, where you get unlimited digital access to our sports section with our current deal for 99 cents for each of the first 3 months of your subscription.
That includes coverage of the Panthers, the Hornets, NASCAR, UNC Charlotte, high school sports, UNC Chapel Hill, Duke, NC State, and more. You can find the Sports Pass at charlotteobserver.com/sportspass.